Now improve your English by answering an interesting question. If you want to get stronger, it's important to practice.
Hi, I'm Eric. Let's do some speaking practice. You must want to get really good at English if you're watching this. Well, in order to get really good at a foreign language, you need all the practice you can get in order to advance to the highest level. And these speaking practice presentations were made for people who are going to take the TOEFL English test in the future and maybe study at a university abroad. But even if that's not you, I think this is still good practice. It's still a good way to improve. Practice is practice. But today's question, I think, is a little difficult. When you learn a foreign language, it's always a possibility that you can hear some words you don't understand. In that situation, what do? That's why you need all the experience you can get. You need to practice as many different ways as possible. Don't worry, I'll help you out. That's what I'm here for. If you're ready, let's watch.
Speaking practice number 11. Today's question: should schools engage in character education to instill morals and values in children? Give details and examples to support your opinion. Many students will think this question is too difficult because it uses some words that they probably don't understand. The first one is engage. Engage in means to work on something or work on doing something. It's just a high-level word that means do. This question asks whether schools should do character education, which is another difficult expression. But next, there's the word instill. This means to put an idea in someone's mind, to teach someone how to think and act. And here, in this question, you're asked whether schools should teach students morals and values. So, because of the vocabulary, this question could be pretty difficult. If you see this kind of question on the TOEFL, it's an independent speaking question. You have to explain which option you would choose, and you only have 15 seconds to prepare your answer. Then you have to speak for 45 seconds, giving details and examples, explaining your idea as clearly as possible in that time. Want to try? You know the question, so this is your chance to practice. Just pause the video for a few seconds and try. Then, when you're ready, let's take a look. Example answer. I believe it's absolutely crucial for schools to teach children about morals and values. I think children spend more time at school than anywhere else. So if they don't learn about morals at school, they could be easily influenced by people with bad intentions. Of course, parents should teach their children as well, but parents don't always have an objective view of their own children. For example, if a young boy goes with his friends to a convenience store and they steal some snacks, their teacher will be sure to punish them with fairness and explain why stealing is wrong. But some parents may feel defensive. Since it's their own child, they may not be strict enough.
Okay, so what did you think about today's question and model answer? Like I said, this question could be pretty hard because some of these words you may not have understood. In today's question, we heard the words engage in and instill. Now, these words may not ever be used in a daily conversation between friends, but sometimes they appear in academic textbooks, newspaper articles, or formal speeches. If you're ready to improve your vocabulary by making it more academic, I recommend you study some of these things. Then, if you can understand the question, you may still be surprised by the question's topic, because it's a little strange. It's about school and education, but it asks you to think about morals and values. Well, if this question surprised you, I can understand. But if you understand American culture, that is US culture, you know it's a diverse society with people from many different backgrounds, with many different religions and values and ways of thinking. So in this country, some people think schools shouldn't teach morals and values because that's something private. That's something the family should do at home. Anyway, don't give up. In the next part of today's presentation, we have some good advice about answering a difficult question like this one. So, let's watch.
Speaking pattern. Once again, it's always important to begin by saying your clear opinion. Then, explain your reason. Try to make it short and quick, but include details. Then, I often like to mention the opposing opinion. This is not necessary, of course, but sometimes I think it's helpful. You then have to speak for the rest of the time, giving details and examples, trying to sound natural and fluent. And don't stop talking. You can't leave any silence. What does the question mean? Let's look at this question one more time. Should schools engage in character education to instill morals and values in children? When you see this, you may feel a little confused. For one reason, it has some really hard words like engage and instill. And two, there's the vague expression, character education. Maybe it doesn't seem possible to answer something like this, but it is. You just have to focus on the general idea. First, you know that schools teach children, so let's assume that is what this question is talking about. Then you have to understand these hard words in a general way. Morals means good behavior, and values means what's important. So if you think of the question in a general way, you can understand what the question is really asking. Should schools teach children good behavior and what's important in life? Keywords. Today's topic was, should we teach morals? Today's first keyword is crucial. Crucial just means necessary, but the nuance is a little stronger. Like it's not just really important, but very, very necessary. For example, when we look at an airplane, we will see several things that we need, that are necessary. Like wings. Wings are crucial. Also, we'll need control. Control is crucial. And an engine. An engine will also be crucial. What about windows? Not crucial. Optional. Next is the expression bad intentions. This means someone wants to do bad things. They don't care if it's illegal. They don't care if somebody gets hurt. Intention means what you want to do, and if you have bad intentions, well, you're a bad person. Next, I use the word objective, which means not controlled by personal feelings. Your thoughts are based on facts only. The opposite is subjective. For example, if we go to a museum and see a painting, you can describe what you see by saying, "It's a painting of trees and clouds." This is objective. Or you could say, "This painting makes me feel peaceful and relaxed." This is subjective. Finally, I used the word fairness. This means correctness, justice, the way it should be. This is a really common word too, so please learn them all well. Next question. I hope you're practicing. One good way to do that is by trying these questions. And here's the next one. Nowadays, people use extreme methods like cosmetic surgery to permanently change their appearance. They do this because they are trying to become more attractive. Do you think this is a good idea? Go ahead, try this question on your own. The extra practice will help you improve a lot, so you can prepare to win.
And that's all for today's lesson. What did you think? Pretty difficult, right? I know these questions that ask you to express your opinion can seem pretty difficult, but you just need lots of practice. You can do it. You need lots of experience. So if you come with me and watch all of these speaking practice videos, maybe I can help you out. Also, I know that everybody who watches these videos must have different ideas about how to answer these difficult questions. Well, leave a comment below. I'm sure it will start an interesting conversation, and it might be helpful to the other students like you. Come back and watch the next one, but before you do, make sure you push the like button and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.